Good morning to all of you. Myself, Amit V. Hans from MERI, New Delhi. Today, we are going to discuss a very important aspect in management across all the sectors, which is leadership. There are several rules used in leadership. First of all, we would like to discuss what is leadership all about. Leadership is about your influence. So, what is the influence that is going to make an impact in your effectiveness on your people? So, what is your influence? Let me discuss a very beautiful story of a straw. There was a river flowing in its full swing, and a straw was there which is going to flow in that stream. Just behind that straw, all other straws also flowing in one direction. Then straw thought that let me change my course of direction, and along the vertical motion he just tilted itself to horizontal, and then the straws coming behind that just make a compilation, and there was a continuous flow and in some other direction. So, it is going to make your influence, how you are effective on your people. How to judge your leadership quotient? What is leadership quotient all about? Let us consider 10 people in your team. If you have 10 members in your team, then just discuss a query, a solution to a problem among all those people. So, number of people supporting you, say it is 6, and divided by total number of people, 6 upon 10. So, 0.6, that is leadership quotient. It can never be 1, because you cannot make all 10 people supporting you, because you are also part of that discussion. So, it can never be 1. Yes, it can be less than 1. So, leadership quotient normally swing between 0.3 to 0.9. So, even like great leaders Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King have their leadership quotient 0.8. So, no was there at that time having leadership quotient as 0.9, but there were several other leaders like Indira Gandhi and Margaret Thatcher, and having leadership quotient like 0.9. Jawaharlal Nehru was also among them, leadership quotient 0.9. So, that is person to person it varies. It may be of my opinion, may be a different opinion for other people also. So, then second point in leadership is about triple S factor. What is that triple S factor? Number first S is about seek. Seek means just look out for some specific problem. What is that problem? Identify the problem. Among your team, among your, be it any business, any organization dealing with some product, dealing with some services, identify the problem areas and list those areas. That is coming under seek, first S. Then another S is for search. Search is for the solutions to those problems. Then after identifying the most urgent, most important problem across all those, there you are having 5 problems, 5 identification factors, and among that first problem is there. Then you find out the solutions, possible solutions to that problem. That is second S, search. Then third S, seize. Seize means just grab the best solution to that problem. Among all possible solution, grab best solution. Considering all the factors in that scenario. So that is about triple S. Then there are several differences between leadership, effective leaders and ineffective leader. What is the ineffective leader? Ineffective leader is just about sticking to his position. So ineffective leaders are positional leaders. Effective leaders, they are true leaders. And why they are true leaders? They do not stick to their positions. They just go on making the relationship, making the impact, making an influence, just making a distinction with all other predecessors. He keeps up to date with his colleagues. He first thinks about his team, then about himself. So that is about the true leaders. So true leader coming under effective leadership and positional leaders coming under ineffective leadership. And then second main characteristics of the effective leaders. Effective leaders admit their mistake. They are open to find out the mistakes. Yes, do you find any error? Says, what is wrong in this decision? They always open to the mistakes and rectify those mistakes. While ineffective leaders, they do not think about the finding mistakes in their decisions. They just blame the other team members. They blame the scenario, they blame the governments, they blame the other people, situations, time. So there are several factors. They blame the situation. So third important thing for effective leader, they are always available. They are always available. If you ask them, so this is the matter. Yes, what is the matter? They are always open to solve your problems. While in effective leadership, oh, I am busy. You come tomorrow. You come this time. That means he does not want to listen you. He does not want to solve your problems. Effective leader is always open to solve your problems. So this is third important aspect, distinction between effective leadership and ineffective leadership. Then there are several other factors you can distinguish themselves, like they are always, you can say, fault-finding nature in effectiveness. And in effective leadership, you will find that they always appreciate the work of their subordinates. Oh, very good. Oh, yes, come on. Even if that task is having so and so mistakes, yo, okay, well done. So they always motivate their team members. While in effective leadership, they are fault finding. So they will be always pushing back their team members. So in always many kinds of odd situations, you will find that effective leader is always with his team members. And ineffective leader is not with his team members. So there are several other factors also because of situations. You can find that effective leader is just about their positions. Ineffective leaders, they just keeping themselves stick to their positions. And if their position is lost, they are lost. There is no leadership because they are just stick to their positions. While true leaders, effective leaders, they do not find any attachment to the positions. Even if the position is lost, leadership is there. So they are with the people. Even if position is lost because of the time constraint, because of some tenure like in a government and any other factor, even after retirement, they are their people's leader, true leaders. So then apart from that distinction between effective leadership and ineffective leadership, let us switch over to learn another aspect, was factor. Basically, that was factor was adopted by many international leadership, like W for just witnessing a problem, finding the problem, and then A for action, action to solve, action to find the solution, and then S is for sacrifice, making the sacrifice. Leader is first one to make sacrifice. He does not look for others to make the first instance. He is the truly committed to make any type of sacrifice, from related to any post, related to any decision. Yes, okay, just I am there to make sacrifice. So it is the crucial factor. It was adopted by Martin Luther King, yes, and it was adopted by Mahatma Gandhi, and in today's scenario, it was also adopted by like Donald Trump also, in a recent latest US president. And after that, another scenario to learn that triple S factor, distinction between effectiveness and ineffective leaders, and then was factor. Let me take you to learn another very, very important aspect of leadership, is the how to create influence. First step to create an influence, just meet the people. First four most important characteristics of a true leader is to meet the people. There is no excuse, no shortcut. Meet your people. Meet and meet. Meet the every front end of your team members. You are working for an organization. You may be involved in some lectures. You may be some politician. Be it any role of your life. Meet your team members. In your team members, first of all, meet the front end person, then growing on. What happens for ineffective leader? He keeps on meeting with his colleagues who are hovering around him. No. This is not the true leadership. If you want to make a goodwill, if you want to stay last, if you want to stay long, meet your last and front end person, because he is going to report you every requirement. Nip and bud. He is going to provide you detailed information, what your service is required, what is the improvement required in your service, what is the improvement required in your product. Meet the users of your, say if you are belonging, you are managing a mobile phone company, meet the customers. Why you rely on the reports? Meet your team members. Go to the ground reality. In that way, it will be providing a true picture of the association and finding out the problems. Make a list, make a compilation of all the requirements, all the needs. So first is the need factor. After that, second point obviously is to find the search for the solutions, finding the solutions. Discuss the solution with your team members. Now, there is the role of your close associated colleagues. Always have a mastermind team. In all good organizations, they have their mastermind teams. Yes, it comprises of 3, 4, not more than 10. Just it is less than 10, single digit, crucial team members. Maybe 2, maybe 3, just more than enough. Discuss the problems with those colleagues And then definitely your team member will devise the solutions, devise the concerned person who is able to handle the problems and solutions. Then while allocating the problem to some person, say you have allocated a person to a problem to person A, make a list without disclosing, make a list of tasks that to person A, task this, date this, and then possible solution to that problem. Wait for the time period. Just make a follow-up. When he is going to finish the task, there may be some natural problems. Support him. Listen him. It is not just finding and pressurizing him to task and do and do and do. So, listen him. There may be some genuineness. Okay. So, then after finding making compilation of problems, making a list of the various solutions to a particular problem, then find out the way out. You have allotted the person to make the problems solved. Then your role is to make a long-term vision. This is another kind of difference between effective leadership and non-effective leadership, ineffective leadership. Effective leader has always a long-term vision, not a short-term goal. Daily basis, daily small and short-term profits. A leader always look for long-term profits, long-term gain, relationship. He builds up the relationship, not only with the team members, not only with the clients, with the all persons in the contact, making a empire, a brand value. Only that way the leader will be able to make a branding of the product. Because branding starts with the satisfaction of team members, satisfaction of clients, because client is the only person who is going to promote your product. It is not your team member, it is not your organization, it is just your client. Listen him, find out the genuine requirements so that you can update your products. Then after making crucial designing of the structure of the solutions and planning your goals, you can make a long-term survival of your company. Then time will pass. After a regular interval, you have meeting with your team members. It is not like that just working on a single problem. After that problem is solved, then you go on staying and cherishing the profits of the that solution. Just switch over to next problem. Make another challenge, because there is competitiveness in the world, be it a political, be it a corporate level, be it even if you are a student, there are always challenges. There should not be satisfaction at just some level. Go for next level. Plan those and move in reverse order. For example, after 5 years, you want to visualize your company at so and so level. You want to visualize your career at that level. Then just short-term goal. That to achieve that goal, what is the requirement? For example, you want to be secretariat in some government office. Then for that secretariat, what is the requirement? What are the qualifications? Do you have those qualifications? Achieve those. In corporates, if you want to make the position of your company, your product at that level, then what is the requirement? You must be earning so and so. You must be selling out so and so product. To sell those products, what should be the network? Go in reverse way. And to create those networks, what is the span of the people managing the networks? Say, for example, in India, in so and so city, say in Jaipur, you want to establish some center. Then in Jaipur, what is the requirement of that locality? What is the number of staff over there? So how to build up the structure in reverse order. If you are running an educational institute, then how to promote those? Always meet the students. What is their requirements? It is not like that just getting their admissions and giving out the lectures and the placement, then role is over. No, role is not over. Your role starts when he is out of our college. What is he doing? What is the constant touch college is making with them? Then automatically he will develop a good words for your institution. If you are working in some secretariat, in some government service, whatever you want to be, you will have to plan in reverse order. You want to make some career in some writing in some book, then what type of content you want to develop, when you want to be an author. Say after 2 years you want to be an author. Decide your topic. Then for that topic, what should be the mastery level? What sort of books you should read? Make a list of those contents and then make an expertise, because your words will be out of your mouth only when you will be able to inculcate those ideas, those qualities within you. Only then you will be able to make deliver. You want to make a career in YouTube channel, then it is not just like just reading out a video and then promoting and broadcasting that video. No. Read out, make a study, develop content, then you speak. Your personality must reflect your aim. Not today's aim. After 5 years, after 10 years, make a long-term game. Not 2 days, 3 days, no. Your personality must be a true reflection of your aim. Oh, he is going to be so and so person. Then that way you will be able to make a true leader. After making your recognition, be in constant touch, always be available with the team members, with the requirements, and then you will be able to listen the problems. Always be open. Just not like you just solve the problem and then it is over. Let me discuss another aspect of leadership, phases of leadership. In first phase, leader is ineffective and he is unaware about the problem, and that is situation number 1, phase number 1. When leader is ineffective and he is unaware about the problem is also, he does not know about the problem and he is ineffective also. This is first phase. Then he will grow. He will be making himself aware about the problem. But he is still ineffective. Means he cannot make impact on his team members. He cannot make influence on the others. That problem is persisting. What the new thing is that in the second level, second phase, he knows the problem. In third phase, he knows the problem and he becomes effective by learning literatures, by attending seminars, by watching videos, by reading several books, several papers on team building, on leadership, on motivation. Then he becomes an effective leader and now he knows the problem. Growth starts. In third phase, the growth of the leader, of a person, will start. His skill, leadership quotient will start moving. Then at some juncture, again, it may become traditional for some leaders, not for all, that it becomes a habit of being a good decision maker, being a good leader. He may be again unaware about the problem. He just move on because of the traditional aspect. Then leadership halts. It stops. If he wants to make a further consistent growth in the leadership, he should go on making team building, meeting with the people, reading motivational books and going and attending the seminars. That should be the regular habit. This is an investment. There was a very famous story of two brothers in McDonald company. They started in the US, and then with the just making supply of the burgers and so on. And then their corporation, then not at that time it was a big corporation, it just started with some stores. But there was no connectivity with the clients. There was that was a missing aspect. And then some person advised them, just connect with the people. And then you can see the hold of that McDonald all over the world. They just meet the people, and great that statue sitting outside McDonald's. And then another aspect. These are 4 phases of the leadership. So first phase is about leader is ineffective and he does not know the problem. Second, he is ineffective but he knows the problem. But growth is not there. Not possible because leader is ineffective. Whatever he thinks, even if he knows the problem, whatever he is going to decide, it is not going to make an impact on the others. Then third important thing, he knows the problem and he is effective also. Then growth will be there. After that, if he wants to maintain the growth, he should be continuing with the practice and meeting the people, meeting the team members, understanding their grievances, not just having the taste of the success. A true leader is not involved in enjoying the taste of the success. He just attain one success, first success, and then move to attain another success, second success. And then list is always there in the mind of the leadership, because a leader is the true visionary. He does not make himself satisfied just for 1, 2, or 3 successes. Now let me conclude today's session, and after that we will continue again. Leadership is developed. Leader is not born, it is developed. And those qualities can be developed, can be learned through your team members, your clients, your service seekers, the persons you are providing your services. Then your leadership, then your requirements will be promoting a leader, a true leader in you. Otherwise, it will be just a formality to make a presentation on a leadership. So there are always 2 kinds of leaders. Be a good leader. Cherish with your team. Come with your team. Move with your team. And then definitely you will achieve your goal with your team members. Thank you. Meet you again.